ones. We have got the ninth one. We use this tense for telling custom or culture. When you are going to talk about your custom or culture, you'll be using. So I'll discuss with you people the four provinces of Balochistan, the Pakistan. First we'll be discussing about KPK, or also in Balochistan the Pashtuns wear turban. Now here it is their custom and culture, they wear turban. And in the same way Baloch wear big shalwar, and that is the Balochi culture. In the same way Sindhi wear ajrak. Punjabi groom and bride see their face in mirror. Now over there this is known as their custom and culture, they do it in their marriages. And the same is the culture of ours, like we wear big shalwar. Pashtun they wear turban, and Sindhi wear ajrak. So custom and culture when you are going to discuss, so here also you are going to use present indefinite tense. In the same way we have got the next usage number 10. We use this tense in narrative stories. When you are going to narrate a story, you will be using this one. Like we say, a person comes to a slum, he abuses him and runs away. Now that person was unknown. You are going to tell a narrative story. So in narrative stories you are also going to use this tense. Okay, usage number next 11. We use this tense as headlines in newspaper, or headlines in your news channels. Like we say, Imran Khan meets Trump. Now refers to past. Imran Khan meets Trump. He has already met, but in news it is coming in the fresh morning that he meets Trump. Then he said that they met, they had a meeting, and they discussed about the relation of two countries, whatever. Okay, Prime Minister's driver gets an accident. Now here Prime Minister's driver get an accident. He has gotten already the accident, but you are talking it in fresh news for today's time. So this is what refers to the past, but used in headlines as like present indefinite tense. Usage number 12. We use this tense for commentary to stress success. For example, I've given an example from the cricket history. I am talking about over here a sentence. For example, in commentary, I'm not a well commentator, but I'll try my best. I say Bumrah balls to Afridi hits for a six. Now here you are talking all about present indefinite tense. And in the same way, again you will say in the second ball, the balls EK, okay, he balls him the next. This time Afridi goes for it in the boundary. Kohli makes a good catch. Now here again Kohli makes a good catch, Afridi hits it, Bumrah balls. This is all about present indefinite tense in commentary to express or to stress your success. And let's discuss the usage number 13. Usage number 13, we use this tense with stative verbs. Okay, now what are the stative verbs? Stative verbs are those verbs there is no movement of hands and legs, there is only feeling or seeing something. Yes, now we will be discussing that what are the dynamic verbs, what are the stative verbs when we started verbs. But stative verbs are not used in present continuous tense. Like in continuous tenses, in progressive tenses, you will not be using them. You will be using them in your indefinite tense. Like I say, if I say I'm seeing the boy, this will not give the correct sense. We usually, keep in your mind, usually, what do we mean? What do we mean by usually? Usually means 80% you are not going to use the stative verbs in your continuous tenses. In rare cases means 20% you may be able to use them in rare cases, but not usually. So usually you will use present indefinite, rare cases you will be using present continuous. So if I say I am seeing the boy, this sentence is wrong. You will say I see the boy or I can see the boy. This will be the appropriate or the best way to use stative verbs in present indefinite tense. Usage number 14, we use this tense for telling history. When we talk about the history, we use present indefinite tense, and it does not mean that 100% you are going to use in history the present indefinite. Sometimes you will use past indefinite or the perfect tenses, but we can use maybe usually the 80% or maybe 70%, but we still use. How? Like I've given, the Hindu have got their own history and culture, the Christians have got their own, the Sikh have got their own. In the same way, everyone has got his own history, but I have taken history sentence from the Islamic point of view, I say, now see, the history of Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam, now how many years, thousands of years ago this has gone, but we are talking about it, but we still talk it in present. See, Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam says to his father, now see, how many years have gone, but still we are saying says to his father that I saw, now he's talking about the past, that I saw a moon and 11 stars in my dream. And what happens again? The present indefinite tense starts. His father says to him, don't tell about your dream to your brothers. It is a verse from Holy Quran. You know, this is what Yusuf alayhi salam says to his father, that I saw a moon and 11 stars in my dream. His father says to him, don't tell about your dream to your brothers. Now in the same way, usage number 15, we use this tense for telling quotations. Now, you know, quotations, like we say, be like a candle, it burns itself but gives light to others. Now, be like a candle, it burns itself but gives light to others, quotation, and it means that, you know, be a kind one and try to face some music but help the others, as like candle. And in the same way, we have got second quotation, we say, ability is poor man's wealth. You know, there are some poor people, they are disappointed, you know, they say we don't have anything. The rich have got money, everything, and status they have. But keep in your mind one thing, I say I agree with this quotation, that ability is poor man's wealth. This ability Allah Almighty has given you, and this is your biggest wealth. We say that, you know, by the ability you can do something to be a richer or even richest in the world. And next is, we use this tense for telling proverbs. Now, do good, have good. This is what present indefinite tense. Do good, have good. If you do good, you will have something. Every action has a reaction. You know, doing good, so we will be getting good. Fish and gas smell. Now see, smell again, first form of the verb. So present indefinite. After 3 days. Okay, one concept. Let me clear. You know, what is difference between quotations and proverbs? You know, quotations are sayings and proverbs are also sayings. Quotations are saying, but of famous people. Like famous people, you know, I say Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In the same way, Sahabas. In the same way, you know, the politicians, the writers, the philosophers, whatever, means they have got name in history. And proverbs are sayings of our forefathers, you know. Now, forefathers may be not famous. That is difference between quotations and proverbs. Hope you got the usages of present indefinite tense. Wish you best of luck. See you next time.